Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. Oh, there's a plane. So that's the thing here. We remember there's this funny... What are they doing? Oh, paratroopers. Okay. Okay, interesting. We didn't see that one before, right? So this here is... it's from this one. The operation highlights that they added. So they are coming there and we are just walking in here. Well, I wonder if there's actually a thing in the game. So let's go back. We are on Paragon's ship. We got entrance to the area. We found some interesting people. We have this guy here last time. We have this guy to enhance his caravan schedule. So he seems to be one of the more important traders. Now that he's organizing several caravans. So let's get on with it. There's another person here. Standing in front of us is an elderly man. His face is showing signs of unbearable boredom. Having noticed us, he livens up, but only a little. What can I do for you, young man? Let's do some business or talk about something interesting? Well, you've said it. Let's do business. Off. Let's do business, of course. My son was just looking for a bottle to buy for his old dad. A little bottle of something warming, like literally no more than 100 grams, to help strengthen the immune system, the invisible army of white blood cells. Oh, but that's... No, can't be. It's impossible. The man is looking over our back with suspicion, where old man Hexogen is standing, shifting his weight from one foot to another. You seem to know our buddy Hexogen here. Not really, I was mistaken, although... Hey, comrade, why are you standing all the way over there? Let me take a closer look. Old man Hexogen turns to the merchant. Wait, what? Well, I was right. It's Reiter Trudorf himself. But how? What brings you here? After all this time in camps, after being exiled to America? Despicable, as if I would have let anyone exile me to that godless empire of withered capitalism. The only thing they did was run that story full of lies in their useless newspapers, when in reality they just drove me from Moscow and left me there. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I've been reading your books for all my life. Mishka's Borscht, The Adventures of Lasius on the Red Planet, the scene where the Humpty Dumptys tear Lasius apart for overthrowing the communist regime on Mars is haunting my dreams till this day. We realize that we have met a person who can tell us more about our companion than he himself. Wow. Can you remind us how our Trudorf ended up in Gulag? The merchant scratches his chin and shoots a look at Hexogen's direction. What? Comrade Trudorf didn't tell you himself? Well, as far as I know, he wrote an open letter to Comrade Stalin suggesting that we hand over Leningrad to the Nazis. Hand over temporarily, and then when the zealotic Fritzes would have all fallen sick with galloping consumption from the gruesome swamp weather, we'd be able to easily kill them just by sending over some kids with sticks, or even dogs, and that's it. The city of Peter would have been free once more. Well, let's continue listening in silence to this. And that collection of poems from 1941 was quite controversial. Germany's excellence, was it? I've written that for the occupying forces, to remind them of how beautiful their fatherland is, so they would return there. Who knew that damn Vlasov would be so impressed by it he would defect with the whole army? Well, yes, that's what I thought. We are listening in silence and amazement. And then there was this book. They conquered Berlin. In the book, the hero liberators were some English guy with a Japanese sword and a woman with rakes for hands. It's my creative vision, you scoundrelly ill-wisher. Sure, my thoughts exactly, but those were the reasons. Let me ask you something else about Hexogen. My favorite topic. How many books did that half-wit write, actually? Or doesn't Comrade Trudov remember it himself? Well, no surprise there. Years have gone by, but there were a lot of books, that's true. My collection of his works took up half of my living room. Baldur the Wooden Stakhanovite, Dennis, Frank Confessions, Warmongers. Oh, the most important thing about all this pulp fiction is not having a clear concept or a topic. This is the wisdom that kept me from becoming a miserable and despicable street salesman suspected of being gay. Just so you know. Well, maybe you are right. Well, let's ask you something else about Hexogen. Oh, my favorite topic. Why did he choose to live a life of an outcast for so long? Well, after all, he sold his book After Life in Gulag, the Vorkuta Tricks, to an American publisher, even though the Khrushchev's government offered him to publish it for free, to combat the personality cult. I have to support my addiction to cheap tobacco and a self-made drug from tea leaves that I acquired and the mincing machine that was the Stalin's regime. And since that time, the party, the press, and the people don't really like him that much. And I am sure that up until this day, many people, except for his few diehard fans, have some warm words they want to say to him. Okay, we would love to hear those, right? Well, let's talk a bit more about Hexogen then. Oh, my favorite topic. And the old man's memory is not what it used to be. Do you remember any interesting stories from his life? I have to admit that I recall this episode from the Vorkuta Tricks is quite inappropriate, where Comrade Trudov at night went to use the bucket, but it being dark he missed and soiled the shoes of the cell kingpin. He went to sleep hoping that his underlings will notice it in the morning and clean them, but... It isn't a story suitable for children's ears. I am kindly asking you to zip it. Yes, there wasn't anything else there. Actually, we would like to know more about that, right? But yeah, it appears he's not going to talk more. Well, but is there more about Hexogen? The old man's memory is not what it used to be. Do you remember any other interesting stories? Oh, just about the Vorkuta Tricks. Yeah, shh. Don't even say the name. It's not a story suitable for children's ears. Yeah, well, okay. The problem is for Hexogen everybody is a child, right? Because everybody who's younger is a child, right? Younger than yourself. Well then. So enough with Hexogen then. Let's talk about something else. Alright, what shall we talk about? Well, we do have a couple of questions for you. Always my pleasure. What shall we talk about? Well, for instance, what's your name, buddy? My name is Eugenie Boguslavsky, and what should I call you, my young friend? Well, our name is Hardball. Glad to meet you, Hardball. It is what it is. One more question. Tell us about this place. Of course, Paragon isn't a place to settle for long term, but still, there's everything one needs to have a life here. And as long as it stays the trading post that it is now, people will keep flocking here. Wise words. Can we ask something else? What is it? What do you do exactly? I am a merchant like many others here. However, in a different time I might have been considered a scavenger. I have a bit of everything here. Guns, ammo, food, medicine, and all sorts of junk that's valuable only to real craftsmen. I see. Maybe we'll do business in the future. One more question. Do you know anything interesting gossip? I've heard that some second-hand bookseller was killed, a whole gang of literature deniers. Finally, the book trade in the Wasteland will get a chance to flourish. Ah, god damn it, soon I too will buy some popular science booklets to read from that Abraham fellow in Krasnoznameni. Well, we wonder who killed those guys, huh? Well, something else then. How about business? Let's talk business. What are you selling? Priceless goods for the people who are looking to survive in the wilderness. That's excellent. So, it's just that I am a bit short of cash these days. But also survival is my middle name, so I'm looking to buy a lot of things. Can you give me a bulk buyer discount? How about that? The man pensively scratches his chin and nods. Okay, if you're buying in bulk, I will give you a discount. Well, I can't guarantee that I will make a big purchase immediately, but with time I'm sure I will. Let's talk business, alright? Oh, and he has some money. That's good. Oh, that's so good. I think, and we also got rid of the steel breastplates, right? He talked of money and ammunition, of guns and ammunition, but we don't see any. And here, this Nagant, the modified Nagant, we will never sell, because that looks actually pretty interesting. Especially for our weapons collection. Not so much to use it ourselves. So I think we are giving him the leather armor, because that thing is also so heavy. 3, there you go. And that's 541 thou. Ropes are in really short supply, but it's too heavy for us right now. It's very sad actually. So can we actually do something else for 3 kilograms? Like the Mauser pistol. I mean, the Mauser pistol would be a good thing, considering the exact sum of his money, but it's just 1 kilogram. Well, but actually, otherwise, we don't have so much other stuff. It's just a lot of junk that we collected. So much junk. Ah yeah, here, and the helmet actually. We have another helmet there. Yeah. And well, I mean, we could only buy some vodka. This here weighs 2 kilograms. Let's instead give him the rusty Mauser. There you go. That's the best in terms of money. Okay, so then I think that's it for the moment. So thanks for the business, Eugenie Boguslavski. Let's actually collect the money here. I found the line very funny with Hexogen saying that that his son was about to buy a bottle, you know, for the immune system. So here the lady, a neatly dressed woman in glasses, is looking at a crossword puzzle printed on poor quality paper. As we approach, she looks up and addresses us in a stern voice. Paragon Guest House, usual prices, unusual quality. Are you looking to rent a room? Well, we are actually interested in doing that, but let's talk maybe a bit first. Fine, I can answer a couple of questions for you. Is it nice living here? It's not what you'd call cozy. Our neighbors change frequently. There's flooding every spring. One is strongly advised against drinking water from the big lake even after boiling. There's the constant noise of dog fighting coming from the hold. Need I go on? Nah, we get the picture. Can we ask something else? What is it? Where can we get a drink in Paragon? You should ask my husband about that. He's the owner of a resto bar on the ship. It's not far from here. Okay, thanks for the info. So these two, it was the guy who had the hand on his cheek, right? So I wonder, like, the fashion. But it looks a bit like the 1950s, the hair, the 1950s in the United States, doesn't it? But well. So, is it dangerous in Paragon? My husband says the threat level is medium. There are probably more peaceful spots in the Wasteland, but Paragon isn't the worst place on Earth. The most important thing is to be careful outside it. Quite a few gangs have appeared in the region recently. Okay, thanks for the info then. And what are people talking about around here? I've been hearing a lot of terrible things about Kirdayaev's and Uchavkin's barbecue joint lately. I'm reluctant even to repeat these rumors because they are, well, too graphic. Okay, thanks for the info, but we have the feeling that you won't hear much more from their barbecue joint anymore. But yeah, can we talk about something else? We are interested in the cost of living here. It's the Wasteland standard, 50 rubles for a room, price of food included. Want it? Yeah, actually maybe later. Are you bartering anything? You only have 12 rubles. What's wrong with you, lady? Only 12 rubles? Ah, yeah, well, what to do? I mean, we want to collect the junk as well, right? Because we don't know if at some point we might need it. But yeah, there's really nothing unless we start selling our meat, but I also don't feel like we should. Because last time, well, we really we munched through a lot of meat actually. How about one beer? We just need to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, that's waste paper. That wasn't even rubles. Oh. Okay, then forget it. Why don't you have any money? But yeah, we are checking out the ship itself. So let's go in there. Can't go around, there's nothing here. There, okay, good. So that's the ship. Ah, oh. An unshaven man with a cigarette dangling from his mouth meets us with an exuberance that seems really out of place. He's even moving to hug us before something stops him. Oh. Dear heart, how glad I am to see you. Well, brother, we are so glad to meet you. Well said, this is destiny right here. I'm always glad to meet you people. Are you looking to buy something? I can get you anything you want. Need scrap? I got it. Need to cover your head? I got hats, no problem. Do you suffer from health issues? I have something for that as well. Barter 70. How would you feel about... I think we have 70 barter, right? Well, let's have a look before we talk further. Oh, and he does have stuff. Indeed, some hats, but we don't need those. And he does have some gasoline, which is also very heavy. But we could definitely give him our leather armor and the meldonium. Limited market pharmaceutical developed in the 1970s. The drug expands the arteries, increasing blood flow and the distribution of oxygen throughout our vital systems. Yeah, so I guess the Soviet athletes were pushing this one in themselves, right? So actually 70. Let's talk in a moment. Yeah, so let's put this 1 point here. So, how would you feel about a discount? Only because I like you. Here is your discount. Okay, that's much better. But maybe you could answer a couple of questions first. Certainly, ask away, dear heart. Anything interesting going on around the ship's hold? Dogfights, my friend. You should come visit sometime. They are quite the spectacle, and they take bets too. A clever man can make some good money, and if you have your own dog, you can even enter it to fight. But remember, every match is to the death. Wow, that's harsh. But we happen to have a dog. Can we ask you something else? Sure thing. Why are you trading here, not outside? Here's where the real Paragon comes to life. Gamblers come down to view the fights, and all the big merchants take their ease here. This is where big decisions get made and big contracts signed. Don't think of this as just some dank dark hold. This is the center of trade in the wastes. Oh, interesting. Okay, we got it. Can we ask something else? Sure thing. Where do you get such a random variety of stock? Or maybe you have some interesting rumors to share first. They say there are still armed nukes stored under the mountains to the southwest. Imagine if some psycho gets access to the launch codes. Well, that would be terrible. Can we ask you something else? Sure thing. Where do you get such a random variety of stock? My suppliers are stalkers and junk collectors, but don't worry, it's not irradiated. My stuff's clean. Word of a merchant. Okay, sure, we believe you. Can we ask you something else? About something else. Well then, let's show us the merchandise. So we do have some stuff that we could actually use nicely. Gasoline for our car. Money. Stimulant. And maybe even this knife to sharpen it. And then, how much is he actually giving us for one knife? 69, so that's not so bad. Definitely, firstly, the 3 kilograms worth of leather armor. Yeah. And then we do have... Actually, we don't have so much stuff left, except for, well, the Makarov, but that's too much. Yeah, so let's give him this here. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, he doesn't have anything that we really want. Empty tins, though. I mean, we could make... We have some scrap, right? We could actually make some more bolts. And the scrap is also rather heavy. And we have so much scrap. So actually... And do we have... We have some wires. We are rather short on wires. We don't have so many wires left, actually, in our stash. We could actually get them. Like this. And the tins as well. They also don't weigh so much. It's 800. Fiddle, do you have anything? And the Makarov. Yeah, actually Hexogen could give him the axe. 31. Do we have anything else that we could easily depart with? That we know that we don't use the coffee, certainly. Some more coffee. But yeah, that's already way too much. Yeah, and the meldonium. Let's rather do it like this. Like this. However, it's 6 kilograms more. But yeah, let's do it like so. Okay. Alright then. Thanks. See you later. And now let us do some crafting. So, where is it? Oh, the list is so long now. We are never finding anything in here. There, metal bolts. There. So now Hardball, crafting. So there you go. We used up the scrap. Can we actually... Oh, he's got... Oh yeah, no, 54. That's good. So, that's pretty good. And... What is actually so heavy? The cheese is... No, the cheese... The whole head of cheese is just 200 grams. Okay. So the gasoline can go to Fidel now. And we are sharpening the knife. What? We want to sharpen the knife. Oh man. Okay, where is it? Inside the... There, sharpen knife. Like this. There. Like so. Wires go to Hexogen. The empty tin also. So there we go. And then we are at 105 kilograms. Yeah, we can't give that stuff to our guys now. And actually the ammo... I mean, it adds up, that's the problem. Oh no, these here. The 14.5 millimeter rounds. So they are so super heavy. Fidel. Hexogen. I wish it would at least give like the maximum amount to them. Del. Ah yeah, there we go. And now it's just 1 more kilogram. Julbar is drinking the beer. The zip gun is here. Cabbage. Julbar can chew on the cabbage. That's good, right? So there we go. And we are below. That's great. Good. Okay, that's good. And actually, well, can we actually craft something else from the stuff? We do have the zip gun. We could make the custom, the better crossbow. Where is it? That should be the wooden crossbow. Well, I just wish this would be ordered by alphabet. Wooden crossbow, the metal one is the one that... yeah, there. Ah, yeah. Ah, the scrap. Yeah, here. So that's it. Upper left. There you go. Now we've got the wooden crossbow. And the metal crossbow. Ah, uses the tins. Okay, we don't have that. Yeah, 2 scrap. Yeah, but it's fine. So, oxygen. There, right. Like so. It's fine. But there, what was that? On the ground there's one of our ropes. Are you guys crazy? Did you just throw the rope on the floor, guys? You can't do that. It's super important. So this here is the ship. Oh, there's a dogfight going on, okay. And okay, that direction. Oh, there's, yeah, the ship is ending over there. So we are here. So let's check this one. Oh, we can't go over here, okay. To go there, so I wonder if this engine is still working. Oh. Diesel. And some nails. Julbar, can you carry some more nails? No, you can't. Fiddle, you can. Oh, that thing is super heavy though. The fire extinguisher. This here is locked. Locking. Ah yeah, stimulant, okay. Good, very nice. No one saw that we helped ourselves to this, but there's a person here. Hello. A clean-shaven man in his 30s is looking down through a pair of glasses perched on the end of his nose at a recently printed topographical map. He folds the paper in half as he lifts his gaze to us. Hello, traveler. Are you by any chance familiar with the village called Otradnoye? Sure, I know it well. Why do you ask? The man's face lights up like a 1000-watt bulb. Great, great. Could you add it to this map, please? Why? Are you planning a raid? Why do you need that info? Let's barter with him. Okay, he doesn't have anything. Yeah. We just heard about the death gang, right? That is trying to get the information. So, why are you planning a raid? Why do you need that info? What the hell? What raid? Do I look like a gangster to you? I'm a cartographer. I'm developing a map of this area. Well, he's possibly he can be everything, this guy, right? Well, but yeah. Should we trust him? Yeah, come on. People trusted us as well, right? Alright then, so give me your map, we'll help you out. We mark Otradnoye on the map in awe once again at how this man's map seems so fresh and new. Ah, bellissimo, just don't get the wrong idea. I'm composing this map on behalf of a merchant conglomerate. They asked me to chart the most significant settlements. At first I was going to simply buy a map from one of the locals, but they tend to include a lot of less significant locations. Caches, farmsteads, sites of ancient car crashes, abandoned buildings, weird stuff like that. Okay, well, quite an interesting mission you've got. If I had any talent making maps, I'd offer to help, but I do not. Let's talk about something else. Let's do so. Well, how about a couple of questions? Sure, be my guest, what do I care? Who are you, actually? My name is Zakar, pleased to meet you. Okay, pleasure is all ours, so something else. What are you busy with? I'm a cartographer by trade, all thanks to a reasonably priced 5-month cartography course. Well, that's an uncommon profession these days, isn't it? Where are you from? My employers, Remkin and Son, are from Kherson. They are planning to expand their mercantile business to your step in a year or two. If by that time you haven't been conquered and it's still profitable, that is. If wishes were horses, then beggars would ride, right? Let me ask you something else. Sure thing, ask away. Got any good rumors to share? A monitor, map location and local rumors. How do you like this? From time to time people in the Wasteland stumble upon various anomalies. I'm not talking about witchcraft or stuff like that. I mean just really weird shit. A 1 kopek coin apparently issued in 1993 after the war. An old newspaper in which Gorbachev is referred to as president of the USSR instead of general secretary. A toy produced in some country called the Russian Federation. Ordinary merchants turn their backs on finds like these, but I've heard that somewhere in Dead City there's a bird with bottomless pockets and a desire to buy these bizarre trinkets. Oh, interesting. So we should keep an eye out for those things, huh? Well, no one knows where to look for her. However, the company named Mistprom Talk often pops up in conversations with suddenly rich stalkers. Okay, that's an interesting rumor. Thanks for sharing, buddy. One more question. The man interrupts us mid-sentence. If I were you, I wouldn't go looking for that lass. People who owe their fortunes to her have a short life expectancy, and not always from being robbed by other gold diggers. I heard one got killed by a falling brick while wandering around the wasteland with no buildings in sight. The other had a rat crawl into his mouth while he was asleep. The third was pecked to death by pigeons. You get the idea. That is indeed getting mysterious. Okay. Let's talk about something else. So, bartering again. You only have 7 rubles. But fresh apples and ciggies that are worth a lot, but actually at this point we should rather try to actually get home and bring our loot to our stuff, right? Well, I mean, do we have the Mauser, the good Mauser pistol in our stash? I'm not sure. But we definitely have a lot of heavy machine gun ammo now. We could fight a little war if we had the weapon though. So we can buy something with the quality zip gun. We can build something with it, right? Okay then. So thanks for the chat. Let's have a look at this one again. So the quality zip gun is this here. Can we do the percussion revolver? Ah no, eh? What is this one? Quality zip gun. No, that's not the quality. It's the percussion revolver. Yeah. You remember that I have praised the system here over other games, but actually now I need to take that back a bit, because it would be actually better if it also said what the recipe is and not just the icons. So it would be good to have both. There would be space there. They could just put it like right off the item. So I think there's probably no recipe for the revolver. Yeah, so actually we can sell the revolver or the quality zip gun, actually. Yeah. Actually we can sell it. It's 5 to 16. Actually it's a really good pistol. Quality zip gun. But we don't need it. And we can sell the Makarov as well. We have several of those. Okay. Yeah. But no more crafting there. Okay then. So, then we are here. What is that? That we leave behind. This here. We unlock. Looking in. More of these here. The fire extinguisher. Okay. That is so super heavy. So we leave it there. But we could make this air gun out of it, right? Yeah, we can't go in there. Okay, well. Let's go around. Oh, there are actually a lot of things to unlock. Here and there. Oh, more ammo for 110 grams. So let's take that. Oh, it's so sad. Yeah, we need to leave it behind. But let's have a look what's actually here. And we get some experience from unlocking it. And by the way, how about we use the lockpick here so we don't waste so much time. Oh, it's a rope. Oh, that's a difficult one. Someone locked in a log. Tape. The wrench up there is of no concern. This here. Microchips. Cheese. What is the cheese doing there? I guess they want to catch something. Another cable, but we should probably not rip any cables out of there. But I guess we just noticed there's a surplus cable, right? So that the wiring can be done with less cable. We just cut it out of there. And this here. There are 6 shots for the zip gun. Buckshots. Yeah, for those grams, that's good. The magnifying glass we have plenty of, but that we can actually take. And then we are nearly at 100 kilograms. So here we go, and actually let's go there. Let's work through the rooms into the direction over there where the dogfighting is. So there's one scrap metal here. Beer. Okay, we have to leave that one behind now. Give way to the youngest, they say. Some wolf's milk. So people surely store some oxygen kind of in the way there. I wonder why that was not like completely red. Oh! Ah, but just rubber bullets, okay. And nothing, okay. But we get some good experience out of that. Going here, there is a person over there. Talking. Let's put Who knows what's happening? This here back there. The weathered tan man shrugs as we come close to him and instinctively rubs his right shoulder as if wounded. Hi there. You want something? It's pretty hot here in the hull and the man is sweating profusely. He's looking around all nervous like. Why are you hiding your shoulder like that, buddy? You wounded? Why so nervous, buddy? Nervous? No, I just have this cold, you know. Harsh cold winds are constant near Paragon. It's very hot down here though. The man laughs uncomfortably and loudly sniffs. Yeah, people tend to get sick like that a lot. And why are you hiding your shoulder like that, buddy? You wounded? The man shakes a bit and hides his eyes from us. No, it's nothing. Oh, I know who he is. I think he's the American, and we need the tattoo from him. But maybe we should have talked with him before about other things. But now it's too late, huh? Quit lying, man. What are you hiding? Maybe a tattoo? But let's try to be kind first. Hey, if you're wounded, I can bandage you. Tetanus is one hell of a sickness. I'm not wounded, it's just that. God damn it. Here, look for yourself. The man pulls down the collar of his shirt and shows us a high-quality tattoo. A bald eagle with wings spread wide, soaring above the words "Death before dishonor." After showing us the tattoo, the man hides it again. Did it in my youth. It was an idiot back then. I was an idiot back then. Looks like an American Special Forces tattoo. The man pales and takes a step back from us. How do you know? God damn it, just don't tell anyone, okay? Gotcha. Correct you like a nut, and to think that scum like you would use our noble Soviet bird, the white-head seahawk, as a symbol of such terrible, treacherous deeds. This tattoo needs to be redone with the visage of the devil instead of the bird. It should depict Beelzebub, the lord of flies and capitalists. Oh, I really love this. Calm down, old man, I'm begging you. Don't get me killed over a stupid bird. How did you learn our language so well? The man rubs his hands together as if cold. Had a quick course doing base training. Learned the rest while surviving side by side with the locals. I had amazing learning ability before I started drinking the local vodka. High IQ as well. They didn't take retards into special forces after all. And how did you stay hidden for so long? The man looks away from us as if remembering something unsettling. How indeed. Long sleeves and a neutral attitude. The rest came naturally. Poor, hungry, homeless people all look the same, no matter Soviet or American. We bombs have no nationality, race or skin color. Our main ideology is to survive another day. And so how do you like it living among the enemy? The man gives out a sad laugh. You're like those USS Eldridge boys. You think I'm still the man I used to be when they dropped me down with my platoon? The only thing that remains from my pre-war personality is this tattoo. I don't care about missions or governments. The only thing I do care about is eating, sleeping and drinking. Okay, I see. So you're utterly broken, huh? Well, time to end this conversation. I agree. Your tattoo does say death before dishonor, and seeing how you're still alive. Nah, we are not that nasty. How many Soviet people have you killed during the war? Plenty, I'm betting, huh? Yeah. Let's explore this a little bit. How many Soviet people have you killed during the war? Plenty, I'm betting. It was war, okay? What, you want me to beg for forgiveness? You want to shame me with that shit? What does it all matter now, especially to you? The war is over. No more us, no more them. We are one international nation. Not like the Soviets planned it, but still. Amigo, let's go. You're not planning to kill this hombre for some stupid reward, right? Last time I checked, even you weren't such a cold bastard. Hey, relax, Fidel. We are not killing anybody here. We always only kill in self-defense. My child, my Soviet soldier, Hardball, the protector of communism. I understand your dilemma. Know that your old father will support you no matter what, but think about it. Even though he is not of our proud stock, since communists cannot physically be cowards, killing him for some perverted capitalist doesn't sound like a true and honest action. Oh, Exogen, I would have thought that you would argue in favor of killing the American capitalist, but I'm actually relieved. No, and I want to enforce our stance that we are not killing anybody, except for in self-defense, right? The former Special Forces agent doesn't even look at us. His head down, he's sighing. Yeah. Bare your shoulder for me. Time for a little removal operation. Well, what? Look at how huge that thing is. You'll cut my whole arm off. Well, while it's on your body, you will forever be a target. Go on. It won't even hurt, probably. And also, calm down. I'm a medical professional. You won't feel a thing, and your arm will be as good as new. Yeah, let's do the speechcraft. 93, so... Oh boy, am I gonna regret it? Fine, cut away. With a trembling hand, the man gives us a razor-sharp sheath, and we stick it into his shoulder with a fast stabbing motion. The man looks at the metal object protruding from his body for a second and then bites into his lip. The pain is getting to him fast. We carefully cut the tattooed skin off the man's shoulder. This should be enough for the mysterious buyer. The American's face is growing more and more pale. Meanwhile, he's losing blood fast. So let's get that wound treated. We're not saying, well, at least, yeah, that's all. Oh no, we are treating the guy now, of course. We do our best to fix up the poor man's wound, but during the operation we hit a vein. Oh! Blood starts pumping out of the man's shoulder like a fountain, but we somehow manage to stop the flow. The man looks at us with an empty gaze for a few seconds, then nods and walks away. Well, I would even have given him some stuff. Like some meat, for example, yeah? Like he needs to eat good and enough now, so the blood can be replenished and stuff. Well, at least he lived. Scars are a man's pride and all that. So I guess we did good there. I think that was a good solution, actually. We have the tattoo now. We need to return to the employer in the smuggler's den. Oh, there it is. Patch of tattooed skin. There's an eagle there. Skin from the shoulder of a pre-war American saboteur. The tattoo shows an eagle, wings spread wide with the words death before dishonor. Yeah. Doesn't feel very civilized, but on the other hand, I think we actually provided a favor to the guy, and we are good enough at first aid and stuff. Yeah. 115 actually, even. So he will live, and now he can't be a target anymore. So I think actually that was, for the guy, that was a good deal, and like a good deal for everybody. However, let's explore the very funny lines a bit more. So here we go, because I really like that. You want something? Yep. Why so nervous, buddy? Why? How did you get into Paragon? Just curious. I use the roads. Genius. Hey, you question me as if I was some spy. I'm not messing with anyone's business down here. I even paid for entry and such. All's well. Okay. Heard anything interesting around? The man becomes a bit less paranoid and starts talking in a low pitch of voice. You know what I find interesting? The fact that there are so many gangs around Paragon. Anyone worth his salt knows that assaulting a caravan is a death sentence. Rob a caravan and a squad of well-armed guys will be sent after you. I'm not talking militia, no, high-class mercs. These bastards will take everything from you, including any old garbage you're carrying, and if you have nothing on you, you're dead. Knowing that, how desperate must the guy be to continue assaulting caravans? Sheesh. Okay, well, so why are you so nervous, buddy? I thought we could actually talk with them a bit more, like our standard questions, but yeah, no, I'm not nervous, it's just the cold. And why are you hiding your shoulder? It's okay, it's nothing. Well... Quit lying, man, what are you hiding? Maybe a tattoo? Damn it, fine, here, look. Didn't you young? Looks like an American Special Forces tattoo. Gotcha, cracked you like a nut. Calm down, old man, I'm begging you. Well. So how did you learn the language? Stayed hidden. How did you like living among the enemy? Okay. Yeah, seems socialized. So. Wish you could get back to your home country? I would love to, but then again I spent half my life here with your people. Internationality won, it seems, just not like the Soviets planned it to. Okay, amigo, let's go. My child, we are not animals. So, okay. Yeah, I think, okay, well, actually there's not so much to explore there. So, bare your shoulder. And then calm down, I'm a medical professional, you won't feel a thing and your arm will be as good as new. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret it, fine, cut away. With trembling hand and so on, we do the first aid, very good. And then at least he lives, right? And now only the video, the footage will tell if that actually gave us some more or less experience. If you wanna check it, also for the walkthrough aspect of the Let's Play. If you want, you can write it into the comment section if there's a difference. But yeah, I guess it's like, doesn't matter much. So, but it's fine. So now we have the tattoo. We helped the guy. I think that's a really good solution for everybody. How much weight is that actually? 0.02 kilograms. There's a sharp sheath. There's something. Oh, another one. So, lots of fire extinguishers down here. Yeah, so, and looking at the time, we are coming to the end of this episode. But we are closing in on the dogfighting over there. More fire extinguishers. That one, there's nothing in there. So, I hope you liked this episode. Thanks for watching. Look, there is a beautiful... Oh, we could get this one here, right? Because it's so rare. And yeah, we can't... This doesn't weight nearly anything. Ah, that was Fidel. Ah, well. And this, can you take this one as well? Okay, good. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked this episode. And look, there's a beautiful subscription button if you have not pressed it yet. And also look, there's an equally beautiful like button that you could push right now. And I think you should, because this game is really cool. And I really like the lines and the writing. So the guys who did this, in my opinion, they did a pretty nice job. Yeah, like with the content, the narrative and the writing itself. So, despite some other shortcomings, of course. But yeah, I hope you agree. Then let's continue next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.